What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's do a quick recap over our free picks yesterday. So we ended up 3-2 yesterday on NFL Sunday. We did have an injury for our man CMC McCaffrey. We had him over 97 or 96.5 rushing receiving yards. He had 67 in his first drive. That was about to be the freest prop ever. He hurt his knee. He didn't come back. He ended up being a reboot. Then we had Cameron Dicker, field goals made. That one was free. I also said you could take Fairburn kick field goals made as well, which was free as well. If you guys ended up playing that. We had Derrick Henry rush yards, which cashed. Go dirt under receiving yards, which cashed. And then we had Barkley over receiving yards and Stafford over pass yards. Barkley actually cashed until they hit a penalty during the catch that he made that would have cashed us. So that penalty brought him back, and he didn't get another target the entire game, which is really, really unlucky. And then we had Stafford's discounted goblin passing yards. And Stafford ended up being one of Prizepicks' two discounted props that they ended up posting, which is unlucky. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Stafford ruined 2 slips because I had his goblin play already locked in, and then they dropped that free play that Prizepicks dropped, so I ended up playing him in another slip, which cost us another slip. So Stafford killed me. 3-2 yesterday could have been way better than that, but it is what it is, man. Hopefully we have a better day today. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, you can get them from our WAP or our Patreon. They both send you to the same place. Link for all that is down in the description below. Would love to have you guys a part of the Discord server. You can also get a free month signing up for any of our partnered apps. You guys know all those already. Parlay, Play, Sleeper, Underdog, DGF, Better, or CHALKBOARD. Any of those get you a free month of VIP. But I am picking a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If this video can get 150 likes, I will pick another random comment down below to win a free month of VIP. So hit that like button, drop a comment down below. Let's pick our winner from yesterday's video. Winner is going to be for Brian Simmons, who said, let's go. All right, Brian, send me a message on Discord. I got you a free month of VIP. Appreciate the love and support from all of you. And yeah, not yesterday wasn't a great day. Obviously, 3-2 is not good. It could have been way better. We were very close to having an insane day, but it is what it is. So I'm going all NBA today on these picks, guys. I got 5 NBA picks that I really, really like. I'm probably going to play a couple of plays from this NFL game. I like Drake May, honestly. I'm not sure if I want to play his original line or just his goblin passing yards, but I do think he could cash that. I think he's throwing for 200 yards a day. Now, regardless of that, man, I don't know what I'm playing on the NFL yet. I'm fading it for now. I'm going with 5 straight NBA plays for tonight because we've been dominating NBA, and we need to keep getting. We need to. If we're doing well in NBA, man, there's no point switching it up right now. Football wasn't that good to us this weekend, so let's go back to the basketball. Let's go back to the NBA plays, and let's get us some dubs tonight. So 5 plays I like. Let's jump into those starting right now. First pick of the day is going to be my goblin play of the day, one of my favorite goblins. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there first. It's going to be for our man Vucevic. I have been playing the heck out of Vucevic on these free picks. I know a lot of you guys already know this. His PRA and his points are usually free. I like his PRA, man. Chicago's playing against Brooklyn. That's not the one I took as the goblin, but I like this as well. If you like PRA better, I'm taking his points too. So goblin points at 14.5 is what I locked in. If you're a last 5 warrior, this looks insane. He just had 32 points against Boston. Now, against Brooklyn, they're not going to be as fast a pace of a team. I don't think they give up quite as many stats. We'll go ahead and pull up Vucevic over here on OUTLIER.bet. If you guys want a free trial of this platform right here, it is called OUTLIER.bet. I got a free trial link down in the description. You get a week for free, and then it is $20 a month after that week. So if you don't want to pay after that, you do have to cancel your subscription. But if you do your own research, this is one of the platforms you're going to want to have. So Vucevic, 14.5 points. He has cashed us 18 of 21 games this season. He's averaging 21 points a game. Just come off a big 32-bomb game. They didn't play last night, so he's not on a back-to-back. Should have fresh legs. Head-to-head, he's cashed us one of his last 4 games versus Brooklyn. Only one this season. So Vucevic is a different animal. Yeah, he's cashed us 65% of last season. But this season, man, Vucevic has been a monster. Yeah, he struggled a little bit versus Brooklyn. It does seem that way. If you look at Brooklyn, they give up 20th in the league in points allowed. Go to center, it goes down to 15th. But they give up 19 points a game to the center. Vucevic's probably going to make that number a little bit higher here tonight, in my opinion. He's probably going to drop 20 on them. But that is my opinion. So looking at Vucevic, averaging 32 minutes a game, 14.5 field goal attempts a game. He had 16 last game, 20 the game before that. He's going to put the attempts up. He averages 4.7 three-pointers a game. He shot 9 threes his last game versus the Celtics, which the Celtics do like kind of spread the floor out a little bit, which does give our man Vucevic some more three-point attempts. But I love this play, man. One of my favorite on the board, and I got Vucevic locked in. On Parlay Play, this is another platform I do recommend you guys sign up for. Parlay Play's got some props at some really, really good odds most of the time. There was one of them I looked up a minute ago that has a 1.7x on Prizepicks and a 1.9x on Parlay Play, which is insane value. Use code FANTASYACES on Parlay Play, and you do get a free month of VIP as long as you deposit $10. But they got Vucevic at 17.5, 19.5. And then 11.5. So if you wanted to go up a little bit on this number, I think you're dropping 18.2 for a better payout. It is over here on Parlay Play as well if you guys wanted to take that chance. But Vucevic is pick number 1. Pick number 2 of the day is going to be for our man Jalen Johnson. So yes, we have Atlanta. I'm taking Johnson over. Wait, okay, I'm about to say I saw Jalen Wilson at 21.5 PRA, and I was like, what? Johnson's at 21.5? But no, I'm taking Jalen Johnson at 23.5 PRA. Now, it is 23.5 on Sleeper, 24 on Prizepicks. It's okay to take this on Prizepicks at 24. I wouldn't go any higher than that because that'd be more than a half point bump on Sleeper. And Sleeper's just going to be better value right now. But regardless of that, man, half a point just adds push potential. It's not going to make it miss. If he gets 24, you would just push. But I do like that 23.5 better just so you're not risking that. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up over here on Parlay Play as well just to see if they have any better value. So points and assists, he has 24.5 for a 1.88x. I'm not touching that. I'm not taking that bigger bumps. Parlay plays on some BS on this play, unfortunately. But let's pull Jalen Johnson up over here on our stats list. So Jalen Johnson, points and assists, 23.5. He's cashed just 14 of 20 games. He's cashed just both games versus the Pelicans. One was last season, one was this season. Last game versus the Pelicans, he dropped 37. I'm sure Trae Young probably wasn't playing in that game, which did give our man Johnson a lot more opportunities. But Trae Young is back. Injury news. Yeah, you can come down here. He says he's game time decision. I'm assuming he's going to play. They did play, I think, did they play yesterday? No, they didn't. They didn't play yesterday. They're on fresh legs. I was thinking they played yesterday. It was the day before. But regardless of that, man, Trae Young is game time decision. He's probably going to play. He played his last game. Bogdanovich is game time decision as well. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not. But looking at this, man, Jalen Johnson has been a beast. If you look at his last 10, he's cashed at 9 of his last 10, averaging 27.2 points and assists per game. Over the season, he's averaging 25.5. 23.5 is kind of low. Yes, if Trae Young plays, if Trae Young has one of those hot games, it is going to take away a lot of the opportunities for Jalen Johnson. But Trae Young has looked awful lately. I played Trae Young the last game they played against Charlotte because I thought Trae Young was going to pop off. And Trae Young sold the heck out of me, man. It wasn't even close. But regardless, dude, I think he did cardio the whole game. Honestly, I think he had like less than 20 PRA the entire game, which is pretty terrible. But anyways, man, Jalen Johnson, like this play a lot. He's averaging 36 minutes a game. Puts up 15.8 field goal attempts a game. He only had 12 his last game because Trae Young is probably in there shooting some shots too, regardless. But anyway, man, you can see it is kind of going down a little bit. I think today he gets anywhere between probably around 15 would be my guess for tonight. They are playing against the Pelicans. Pelicans give up a lot of stats, 23rd in points, 28th in assists. If you come up here and go against the forward position, it does go down to the forward unless you go to power forward. Power forward, they give up a lot. Guards, they give up a lot to point guard, not many to shooting guard. You can kind of mess with these all you want. Regardless, overall, they give up 23rd and 28th. So they give up a decent amount of points per game, decent amount of assists, or a lot of points and a lot of assists a game. But 23.5, Jalen Johnson is what I got locked in if you guys want to tell. So jumping into pick number 3. This one I do not believe is on Prizepicks, unfortunately. And this one is Anthony Davis blocks and steals. So AD blocks and steals, yes. I got him over 2.5. I ran this not long ago. AD has been smashing this line. It's probably not on Parlay Play either, to be honest with you. But AD blocks and steals. You can get on Sleeper and Chalkboard. So they got it at 3.5 on Parlay Play. Dang, dude, Parlay Play is sucking today. I got this at 2.5 on Sleeper. If you guys want to tell it, 2.5 is an insanely good prop for me, in my opinion. AD 3.5 on here. We're going over 2.5. He's cashed 2.5 blocks and steals, 15 of 19 games on the season, averaging 3.3. If you look at Minnesota, they give up 27th and 12th in steals and blocks allowed. Go to center position is 27th and 24th. They give up a ton of stats to this position. Looking at AD, man, he's killed it, man. He has 5 a lot of these games. Dude has been a menace. Head-to-head, he's cashed just 4 of his last 5 games versus Minnesota. Only 1 was from this game where he had 3 blocks in that game and it's still back on October 27th, or 22nd, I mean. He's averaging 5 blocks and steals. Last March, He had 10 blocks and steals, 7 steals. Dude, this is crazy. But AD should be able to get this pretty easy for us, man. It's one of my favorite regular props on the board. I think the payout was like 1.5x on Sleeper, so a little bit less than a regular line. Not nearly as low as a Goblin, but at 1.7 or 1.5x, that right there is a really good play, in my opinion. So I got AD locked in over 2.5 blocks and steals if you guys want to lock it in, but it is not on Prizepicks. You have to get it on Sleeper / Chalkboard, or you can go 3.5 on Parlay Play. I ain't touching 3.5 personally, but it is there if you want to take it. So that's pick number 3 of the day. For our 4th pick, we're taking our man Murray. So DeJounte Murray over here for the Pelicans. Pelicans are missing Ingram. They're missing Zion. They're missing all kinds of players, dude. Either McCollum or Murray has to step this up if they want to even keep this game close. Playing against Atlanta, we already know this is going to be a pretty fast-paced game. Atlanta gives up a lot of stats. McCollum isn't on the board on any app so far for me, including Fliff. I cannot find any props for McCollum where I was going to pick him. I can't figure out what they're going to drop him at. I don't know if they're waiting for news or what. But anyway, I got Murray over 11 rebounds and assists. So this right here is a really good line. And in my opinion, Murray at 11 RA with everybody out, man, I just don't see how he doesn't cash that. So I want to check Parlay Play first because it was 11.5 on some of them. And I want to see if it got dropped everywhere because that would be a really good. so still 11.5 over here on Parlay Play, which obviously we're going to take the 11 on Prizepicks. Better value in my opinion. Or obvious, not in my opinion, it's better value. But Murray, rebounds and assists over 11. He's cashed just 3 of the 4 games he's played this season. If you come over here to injury news, look at the Pelicans. Obviously Alvarado's out, Hawkins, Ingram, Jones, and Williamson are all out this game, so they're missing pretty much everything. Looking at Atlanta, rebounds and assists, give up 23rd and 23rd in rebounds and assists, which is a lot. If you go over to the point guard, it's 23rd and 7th. Shooting guard is 17th and 29th. So to the guard position, they give up a lot of stats as well. There's no head-to-head footage. There's no head-to-head matchup versus Atlanta for our man Murray, but he is averaging 12.25 on the season so far. In a fast-paced game, I think he cashes this line pretty easily, and I've got him locked in. He's averaging 29 minutes a game, 10.7 rebounds chances. I'm not sure why it says not available for Knicks, but like this play a lot for Murray, so got him locked in over 11 rebounds and assists as pick number 4. And for our 5th final play of the day, we are jumping over to the Minnesota side of things, taking our man Julius Randle. I got him at 10.5 rebounds and assists, so it is 11 on Prizepicks. It is 10.5 on Sleeper. Take that 10.5 all day. You can take 11. I think 11's a good line as well. So Julius Randle should be able to catch this for us versus the Lakers. Let's pull him up over here on Parlay Play, see what they got him at. Parlay Play's value isn't looking that good on some of these props for the free picks anyway. So 11.5, man, they got it bumped up. Now it is higher payout, really high payout, almost a 2x on both of those. But I'm not worried about payouts as much as I am cashing, because if he gets 11, then you're just going to miss. But regardless, man, let's pull up our man Julius Randle. Pretty sure, I know the Lakers are on a back-to-back. I'm pretty sure Minnesota is. Did they play yesterday? No, they didn't. So Minnesota's fresh legs, I think. Yeah, Minnesota's on fresh legs. Lakers on a back-to-back. Should be a competitive game regardless. So rebounds and assists, we're going to take this down to 10.5 on Sleeper, because that's where I guess what I'm locking it in at on Sleeper. If you guys want to take the 11, you can. Don't go any higher than that. At 10.5, he's cashed just 11 of 19 games on the season. He's cashed it 4 of his last 6. He's averaging 11 on the season as well. Look at his last 2 games. He had 14 in his last game versus the Clippers. Then he had 13 in the game before that versus the Kings. Head-to-head, he's cashed both games versus the Lakers. Last game versus the Lakers, he had 13 this season, and the game before that, he had 17, but that was last season where he still played for the Knicks. So looking at that, can't really touch that game, or you can't really take that game into account. But his last game, 13, was this season. He had 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Looking at injury news, obviously not really anybody out for either team. You got AR out for Lakers, but that's not going to affect Randall's RA, I don't think, at all. Looking at Lakers assists and rebounds defense, they give up 13th in rebounds, 27th in assists. If you go over to the forward position, it's 15th and 30th. Power forward is 4th and 14th. So looking at this, they do give up a lot of assists. They give up middle of the pack in rebounds. Randall should have his chances tonight, obviously. I like this play a lot at 10.5. At 11, it's still a good play. Anything past 11, you're risking it. If you want to take that chance, you can, but I'm not going to take it over 11. So 10.5 is what I'm locking him in at on Sleeper. If you want to tell it on there. Code Aces on Sleeper gets you a free month as well. So Obviously, I recommend signing up for Sleeper, but 10.5 RA for Randall is pick number 5. So that's what we got locked in, guys. Before we go any further, I do want to give a shout out to DGF. Now, guys, if you use code ACES on DGF, you get a 25% off discount your entire purchase. You get free VIP. And let's look at what DGF can do before you click off of this, because DGF is a good platform, man. I know a lot of people sleep on DGF. They think this is just, like, every time this pops up, I'm sure you guys are like, shut up about DGF. We don't care. But anyway, DGF is really good, man. It really is, especially on esports. Esports is where DGF thrives, because there's so many line discrepancies. And what line discrepancy is when you look at these over-under numbers, this number will be different on other platforms. You can take advantage on other platforms. Now today, it doesn't look nearly as bad. But for example, Robo here at 14, maps 1 and 2 headshots. If you look at other platforms, it's 14.5. So on Hot Streak, this is minus 170 odds to go over 14.5. So you look at the odds there at minus 170 to go over that. So he's probably going to get 15 anyway, and like strongly over, or projected to go over pretty good. Then if you look at 14, obviously he's going to have a better chance to go over. So looking at that, man, you can do that on every single prop. You can find line discrepancies all the time. There's not a lot of value on the board right now. This is a pretty crappy slate for NBA as well. Not many games, so you're not going to find a lot on here right now. But letting you guys know, if you do want to try DGF, you can get 25% off. I think they do have some little like Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale as well, which it's not going to pop up for me. But if you guys go on the website, it might pop up for you as well. But anyways, guys, that is down in the description if you want to try it. Once again, let's go ahead and do a little recap over our picks. We got Vucevic over 14.5 points as our Goblin play. We got Jalen Johnson over 23.5 points and assists. We got Murray over 11 rebounds and assists. We got Randall over 10.5 rebounds and assists, which you can lock in at 11 if you want. And then we had Anthony Davis over 2.5 blocks and steals, which you can't get on Prizepicks right now. So those are our 5 plays, guys. I'm feeling the sweep. I don't know about you guys, but once again, leave a like and comment on this video for a chance at free VIP. I hope you guys have an amazing day today, and let me know if you guys need any help signing up for any of the apps, if you need any help joining VIP. All that's down in the description. Join our Discord server. It's down there as well, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.